Now, before the deadline had passed, the Knicks quickly picked up on Mitchell Robinson's fourth-year team option for $1.8 million. And I remind you, even though the amount is very low, Mitchell Robinson is a second-round pick. And the Knicks did have the chance to extend him, but they opted out to just pick up his fourth-year option, thus making him an unrestricted free agent next offseason. Now, in order for him to prove his worth, he is going to have to stay injury-free this season. As we seen last year, he played just 31 games. He first dealt with a broken hand, and then when he came back, he quickly dealt with a broken foot issue, and it was very unfortunate. It's almost very unfortunate for two reasons. One, because he could have got a possible extension by just having a good season. And number two, the NBA landscape right now, it's not hard to get a replacement center at a minimum contract. You could look at what happened to Mitch Robinson last season. The Knicks got Nerlens Noel at a minimum contract, and he basically replaced Mitch's input when Mitch went out with the injury. I mean, just look at the way championship contending teams keep switching from JaVale McGee to Dwight Howard or even DeMarcus Cousins. The landscape right now is not that crazy to get a fill-in center at a low price point. Another example could even be Andre Drummond. This guy's at the prime years of his career, and he's pretty much a top-notch center based off his skill set, but even he's getting tossed around and getting nowhere near his value in the marketplace right now. So just seeing the landscape of how it is with centers right now, Mitch is really going to have to prove his value, especially being a second-round pick. And on top of that, the Knicks gave him some stiff competition by giving Nerlens Noel a 2-year deal with the third-year team option, and also re-signing Taj Gibson for a vet minimum, which is going to give Mitch some competition and at the same time some backup. And you got to look at the fact that the Knicks spent their second-round pick on Jericho, who has a similar skill set as Mitchell Robinson. He's not 7 feet, but he has more girth, and he's a high flyer, just like Mitch. So knowing that all these things are hovering in the background, Mitch is really going to have to be on his grind this season. And he's going to need a little bit of luck staying away from that injury bug.